Speed. They told me I had to do this for the youth engagement. I agreed because in a world of chaos, I am the ultimate professional. But I must confess, having you stand near me feels less like a roast battle and more like an unauthorized meeting with a very loud, very confused security threat. You are my greatest fan, I know. You've tattooed my face on your leg, a gesture that frankly terrifies my legal team. The entire foundation of your chaotic, screaming digital career is built upon my accomplishments. I am a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. You are the one who ensures that my Wikipedia page traffic spikes every time you nearly burn down your gaming room. When I retire, people will debate my greatness. When you take a 3-day break, people debate if you finally remembered where your indoor voice went.
Suuuuuuu! What a boring opening, Ronnie. You sound like a retirement speech at a corporate golf tournament. You say my career is built on you? Yeah, and your career is built on 800,000 crunches a day and the deep, crippling fear of ever being second place. I'm obsessed with you because you are a machine. But you know what's funny? I've made you relevant to a generation that doesn't own a cable subscription. You went to Saudi Arabia to escape the European pressure cooker. I went to Saudi Arabia and made your game highlights trend worldwide. I am the human-sized screaming Trojan horse that smuggled your aging greatness into the TikTok generation. Without me, you're just another extremely rich guy who owns too many sports cars and has the stiffest hair in football history.
I am aware of my financial success. It allows me to live a life of perfect optimization, where every calorie, every minute of sleep, every perfectly angled photograph is designed for maximum performance. You, on the other hand, appear to be living entirely on impulse, pure sugar, and the desperate manic energy of a toddler who found the entire container of pre-workout powder. You call yourself a trendsetter, but you're a walking contradiction. You're a millionaire who still treats his camera equipment like it personally insulted your mother. My children look at me and see a dedicated father, a legendary athlete. Your parents probably look at you and wonder why the school didn't offer a refund on your early education. You once failed an entire exam because you were too busy screaming, "Where's Ronaldo?" at a picture of the wrong player. That's not passion speed. That's a cult of personality you're the only member of.
Oh, I'm the man-child? You are the most polished, perfect man-child in history. You still take penalties like you're personally offended by the existence of the goalie. You still do that walk before a free kick like you're about to unveil a new monument to yourself. You're so worried about your brand, you probably have an intern whose only job is to follow you around with a tiny mirror. At least my chaos is honest. I'm a mess. I'm a failure sometimes. I show the world what happens when pure energy meets a budget laptop. You show the world what happens when a god decides to play football, but only after spending 12 hours perfecting his eyebrows. You're so focused on the metrics, you forgot to have fun. I'm the only man who has ever made you crack a genuine non-sponsorship smile, and that was when you realized I'm the one ensuring you get another $50 million check from Al Nasser, because I bring the eyeballs.
This isn't about metrics or smile speed. This is about what lasts. I have spent 2 decades building a name that will echo in stadiums long after I am gone. I have trophies, records, and a legacy forged in iron. You have fleeting moments. You have viral clips that die faster than a cheap phone battery. The darkest truth, my fan, is that your relationship with me is entirely one-sided. You chased me across continents, cried when you met me, and built your entire digital identity around me. But I am already an icon. I don't need your energy speed. I merely absorb it. You are the loudest reflection of my fame. And when the internet moves on, when the kids find a new screamer to obsess over, I will still be Cristiano Ronaldo. And you will be left with a blurry, embarrassing tattoo of a legend who eventually forgot your name.
You think I care? I am chaos. Chaos is immortal. You think I'm scared of being forgotten? I almost burned down my house, Ronaldo. I live in the moment. I'll take that blurry tattoo. I'll take the noise, because I know this. You can pay $1 billion to sculpt the perfect body and the perfect career, but you can't buy the feeling of pure, unfiltered, terrifying fun. You're the legend who has to worry about his quarterly report. I'm the legend who just got rich by barking at a talking dog app. You want legacy? I'll give you legacy.